Hello. What's up, everybody? Good morning. We're all having a fantastic Monday so far. I hope you had a great weekend. I realize it has been quite some time since we last chatted. My last stream was Thursday. I've had an entire PPR since the last home stream. I had a PPR, I had a friendship, I had a float. No sunburns this time. I'm actually, look at this, very proud of myself. It turns out the secret to not burning on the river is instead of using spray-on sunscreen, you use waterproof rub-on sunscreen. Rub-on? Regular sunscreen, the waterproof kind. And I think of all the floats I've ever done, this is the first time I don't have even a single burn. Feels kind of good. Was it a float or a smoke? It ended up being a little bit of both. So in Canada, we have, instead of like an AQI, which you have out in the States, which is like a 500 point score, we have a 1 to 10 system. 1 is good, 10 is bad. And there's sort of a gradient in between. And so the smoke level yesterday was a 4. So 1, 2, 3 are like, you're good. 4 is like a light yellow, 5 gets to orange, and then it goes to like orange into red. At 10, you're like, you don't go outside, period. Out of 5, it's like, if you've got respiratory issues, you probably don't go outside. So 4, it was hazy. It didn't smell smoky. But I'm a little, I don't know, I feel a little irritation, you know? But yeah, it was a great day. It was a super fun day. We had friendship, we had fish and chips. Could not ask for more. Rub-on sunscreen's also healthier for the environment. The propellants in the aerosol can are usually greenhouse gases. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I do understand the convenience of the spray-on stuff, especially when you're like floating down the water and you're trying to reapply. The spray-on people look a lot smarter. But the fact that I don't have a single red spot anywhere is kind of cool. Yeah. Anyways, I have not installed Limatica, so today is not going to be a blueprint day. Full disclosure, I did not get that done. But today we just need to chill. I am so busy IRL. I'm doing a secret commander recording for tomorrow. I have a commander deck that I need for Friday, so I need to like end early enough today so that I can get that done. I have a bruise letter and a holy moly I need to write. I have 2 highlighter decks I need to brew for Saturday. And I need to pack. So, but I refuse to not stream. So we might have just like a shorter sort of grindy day. I might even, depending on what folks want to see, I might even do some magic brewing on stream if folks are curious. Well, let's crack on into it. Lady Mix, thank you so much for 13 months. The Gamer's Dozen, good morning. And Transmuted Elf, thank you very much for 21 months. Packing stream? No. Packing stream is going to be a lot of frustrations. All right, so as promised last stream, I AFK'd and smelted everything. Everything. And then I believe I also refilled all of these. So I did a little bit of work off camera, right? Did a little bit of work off camera. Hey, what's up, Shay? Good morning. Okay, I didn't have as much lava as I thought I did otherwise. You have a Korean fried chicken meetup with Suffix? Maybe, all I'm saying is maybe, how much do you charge for landscaping work? 0. As I need things to do. The Langford Korean fried chicken place with the Costco discount was actually pretty decent. Oh, all right, all right. Wait. So you don't want to help me? Wow. This guy. SMH my H. Can you believe James doesn't want to help? Single biggest project we've ever done on the server. Some people. Am I right? What's up, Reaper Titan? Thank you very much for using your Prime here. I really appreciate that. I mean, if you want to come do the job, you're welcome to. I just thought you'd be busy with the museum. It's all connected, man. And Suffix, yo! Suffix with the full stack. Thank you for 64 months of support, friend. Dogma. Wow, hold on. What are all these subs? Thank you very much for the 48 months, Dogma. Enjoy your netherite bean. James with 1,000 bits. All right, give me a second here. Give me a second here. We have to change the stream's title from James Turner owes me $1,000 to James Turner owed me 1,000 bits. Well played. Oh, man. All right, James. All right, James. Well played. Well played. James bet me $1,000 that I couldn't do a totally sick trick when we were tubing. And then I did it. And then you know what he did? He did that, nuh-uh, I didn't see it. I wasn't looking. And I was like, okay. So then I tried to do it again and I failed. And I failed, and I failed, and I failed, and I failed, and I wasn't gonna stop. And James was like, okay, fine. I'll give you 1,000 bits if you stop. And I said, deal. Well played, James. Well played. It was totally sick. Yeah, it was the coolest trick ever. Wasn't even a cannonball. All right, hold on. Are we at nice numbers here? Not quite. I need 4 more. That's only 3. There. There. All right, so these should all be empty now. Good. Suffix and Pharmacist Judge, let me know where you two end up. You can DM me or something if you're down with me maybe crashing. Maybe. We'll see. I'm so busy. But I also love the idea of food. You don't just say it publicly. We're trying to be subtle here. Serge, as your mother chat forbids you from hanging out with that Turner kid. He's a bad influence and always gets you to dangerous things. It's true, though. It's true. Bad influence Turner, we always call him. Oh, I had a very, very, very good weekend. New set is awesome. New friends are awesome. Float was awesome. a little bit of a good friendship cloud right now, you know? Hey, Chucky! Chucky's awesome. Thank you for the 29 months, friend. It was a smoke-infused float. Not smoke-free, but not a problem. How was your weekend, everybody? You get up to anything exciting? Do you have a good one? My only regret this weekend is I'm so far behind in Baldur's Gate. I've got so much Baldur's Gate. I have so many Baldurs to gate. You have no idea. It was your birthday yesterday. Hey! Happy belated, friend. Oh no. Spent the weekend sick. Rest up, friend. Rest up. Zensible one, thank you very, very much for using your Prime here. Appreciate the 8 months. What does James owe me 1K? I did a totally sick tube trick. It was so cool. You should have seen it. You'd be like, dang. What a gamer. Yesterday you watched wrestling. It was bonkers. Amazing. Helped a friend build a computer so he could play Baldur's Gate, which went great, except that Windows installed caused issues as always. No! My wife was out of town for Baldur's Gate, so I relearned how much I automatically ran her for cues to sleep. Got pretty far in Baldur's Gate 3. Amazing. That's so funny. Beat Baldur's Gate 3. Dang. Alright, no spoilers. You became a level 1 magic judge over the weekend. Congrats! Yo, that's huge, Ninja. Welcome to the fold. I don't know what that means. You're at the end of the first area. So, in as few spoilers as possible, I'm only doing goblin stuff in Act 1. That's as far as I am right now, is goblin stuff. Alright, so, here's a question for y'all. How many... Ooh, that's exciting. How many of you feel confident that one entire shulker box plus all of this copper is going to be enough? What do you think? In the before times, people judging their very first Grand Prix would get a signed copy of Welcome to the Fold, signed by the head judge. I didn't know that. Cool. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. It's never enough copper. Well, that's bad news. So, if you didn't see it before, this is the Proggers update on this. Oh, you know what we should do? Oh, yeah. I hope you're ready for this. That's right, everybody. It's one of the coolest things I've ever done in this channel. It's time to watch grass grow. All right. So obviously we have a lot of cool things to talk about. And what I need to do is I need to wait for all of this grass to grow so I can take a map photo, a map update of the whole project. Is it changing? Does creative mode work? Sounds to me like Bruin time? No. I don't want to mix Minecraft and Magic time. When we switch gears, we'll switch gears. I don't half switch gear. Wait, did we miss a corner? We missed a corner. Oh, that's so many mobs. I was in creative. Well done, James. Well done. All right, let's go get that final corner. off by one corner. That's fair. Wait, I should have used grass. Oh well, doesn't matter. No. If I'm waiting for this to be all grass, I should absolutely use grass. I should not add more dirt and then make us continue to wait. I'm smarter than this. Well, where is the grass box? It's here. Oh, I saw it so much. There we are. Oh my God. It's a Joe. So majestic. Oh. Wait, hold on. Where does the hill end? Hold on. I'm gonna say here. Woo! Hey, we're Nerdify. Thank you so much for 29 months of tier 2 support. I really appreciate that. For her hard work, does Joe get all the credit for the build? Always. I couldn't get anything done without Joe. Y'all know that. Not even secret hero. Joe was #1. All right, where were we? Ah, yes. Good times. Good times. Actually, Joe, if you wanted to hang out here, I could go do other stuff. Or we could just watch grass grow. You pick, chat. Sand or grass? Put the word sand or grass in chat. What do you want to do? What kind of vibe are you feeling? We could hang out and watch grass grow. Or we could start filling shulkers. Grass, sand, grass. Oh, yeah. Y'all are here for this? Just vibing? Sand or grass? That's fair. Maybe a couple minutes of grass just as a treat? That's fair. Wow. There's Joe. Look at how small she is. Amazing. Trying to frame up the camera perfectly here. Hello? Oh, she's waving. Did you just throw an egg? Amazing. You forget grass mechanics? We wait. Would grass grow faster if you sprinkled sand in the middle? No, not sand. Grass in the middle would be faster, yeah. Because grass spreads from grass. Grass won't ever spawn in the middle of like that big brown patch. Yeah. But if Joe wanted to sprinkle some grass inside of the brown, it would go faster, indeed. You're welcome to, sweetie. Wow. Look at that expert takeoff. All right. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to Grass Watch 2023. Everyone's absolute favorite peak content. that we get on this channel. This time with Bonus Joe. I remember the first time we did Grass Watch. Didn't I put... It was like a giant square of... it was a circle. It was a giant circle of dirt. And we put one grass in the middle. And we just spent like... I think it was like 90 minutes just watching it. Yeah, that was the teardrop base. Look at that. The one grass in the middle is already spreading. Oh my God. All right, lower left corner, sweetie. There's a big one that could use some love. Not on that blob, like an entire other section of the map. Yeah. Trying to decide if to have breakfast or light snack or hold out for chicken. Are you going for lunch today, Suffix? Down. Down. Keep going down. Very good. Oh, I definitely can't do lunch. I thought maybe it was a dinner. Okay. We have leftover Thai food. Oh my God, I passed out last night. So not only did I drove up to Float, which is a ways away. And then I drove a friend to the Clipper, and then a buddy of mine, we just got in too late and wasn't able to get on Harbor Air for the turbo tickets. So that I had to drive a friend all the way to the ferry. So I got up at 6:30 a.m. yesterday, and we left the house at 7, and I didn't stop moving, like driving people or floating or just hanging out or socializing until 8 p.m. It's a long time to do anything, even if it's fun. We had dinner, and then I immediately fell asleep on the couch. I finished eating, and then I just fell over and fell asleep. And Joe was like, you should go to bed. So it's 8:45, I was in bed. And then I slept until our alarm went off at 7:30. So I got, I think, 11 hours of sleep last night. You don't really do a ton of moving. So there was a breeze yesterday, Suffix. There was a breeze counter to the current. So somebody had to be constantly paddling at least a little, or they canceled each other out. So our river float was not so much a float. There's a lot more work this time. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Triple. How you doing? You're eating an apple fritter you bought on Saturday. I'm sure it's still delicious, but man, they are so much better fresh. Wait, you have a little friend. Oh my God, Joe's taking her pet chicken for a walk. Adorable. Where did that lead come from? I wonder if she just always has leads on her. She said, who do you think I am? No, you can see the lead. You can see the lead. At least I can. Maybe Twitch compression means you can't see the lead. It's there, though. Are you trying to get more chickens? I am looking. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? No! Get out of here with that, Joe. How dare you? Joe! No! How could you? Our perfectly clean field. Ugh. What about that flower? Get that flower out of there. No! Joe? Oh no, she's hidden under the beacon where we can't see anything. Oh, okay, she's back. Yes? Did that sheep just appear and eat one of my grass? I think it did. Were there always two sheep? The sheep in the lower right. Diorite, we're doomed. Good job, Graham. Wow, Snurge. Snurge on point here. Wait, What is this? What is this that she's done now? Oh, actually, hey, Joe, can you do me a solid? Do you see over by the right beacon? There's a bunch of grass that's on it. Can you go punch that grass? Are we watching grass grow? Yes. Peak surge content. Very good. Yes. Excellent, Joe. Excellent technique. James, yes, no, it's too greedy. Oh, it's an impossible choice, Snurge. I say James, no. Snurge is trying to do chat polls again. Wait, that sheep just disappeared. That did you kill it, Joe? There, I'm not imagining this, right? In the lower right corner where that dirt block was, there was a sheep and it just vanished? And it's back now. Hold on, Joe, turn around. Now walk back towards it. Walk back towards the chests? Hold on. I don't, no. Walk towards it. Okay. No, the one towards the chests. Now it's gone. Oh, what in the world? Interesting. I don't know. Clearly it's haunted. It's a quantum sheep. We observed it and changed the result. That's fair. Yeah, it must be on some type of weird. Maybe it's walking back and forth along a chunk boundary. No, I can't tell from here. We're so close. You know what? I'm kind of down to just wait it out until all of the grass is here, because then we can make the map. Good call, Nightbot. Oh, the sheep is back. What in the world? Okay. Clearly a wizard sheep. Oh no, I see it. Yeah. Mystery. Do passive mobs have a spawn radius? I mean, yes and no. Passive mobs are weird though, because somebody's going to correct me on this, but I believe there's also a passive mob spawn cap. And there's very specific conditions in order to make them spawn, but they won't just spawn in front of you like hostile mobs work. Because normally, like, they exist and they don't really despawn in the same way as hostile mobs do. So it's only if you create this massive environment in which there are no passive mobs that you can sort of get the game to generate more, but it's, yeah. Shields down right now, Snurge. That's fair. That's fair. In other good news, it's supposed to rain today, and I'm down. I'm down for just a pour for the next 48 hours. God, we need rain so bad. Can you plant another flower, Joe? Why do you have a turtle egg on you? Joe! Maybe it'll hatch by the time we're done. God, I hope it hatches before that. Turtles take forever to hatch. You brought an umbrella just in case. It very rarely rains hard here. It's just kind of damp often. Do we have a drought? It's currently like a stage 4 drought. It's at the point that they're posting water use warnings for places, like especially on the island, because we're an island and islands are often a little bit trickier when it comes to fresh water. Everything here is Pog. Thank you, Snurge. On the other side of the continent, it rained last night, it drizzled this morning, and now it's just overcast and humid. Your afternoon here is supposed to be heavy thunderstorms. Man, I haven't seen a good prairie thunderstorm in a very long time. It never thunders on the island. Which, like, fair enough. But sometimes you miss it, right? When the sky just cracks open and rages. Oh, man. Joe, can you do me a favor? Can you take these sheep off? Because they will eat the grass. And if there's one brown spot on my green map, I'll be very sad. You can leave the chickens. I wonder if the turtle egg would show up on the map. It might. Just thinking out loud. Look at that. Brown spot, how dare it. So hot in Texas that the adhesive holding stoplights to poles is failing and cell towers are losing pieces because the bolts are failing and collapsing. Good Lord. Wow, I hate that. Oh, the sheep vanished again. Okay, it's back. All right, we're almost done. A couple people are pointing out there's the boundary of the biome there, which is very pretty. Sort of the transition between the two colors of grass. Morning, Lilith. Can't believe Joe would put a sheep in a hole. All right, we're very close. There's only eight browns left. 7. 6. 5. It's even more exciting than the countdown for New Year's Eve. 4. 3. 'No worries, Lilith. You can just kind of vibe. Oh. Joe, the celebration egg. A little early, sweetie. 2. Anonymous friend, thank you for gifting us up to Lilith. Thank you very much. What do you think? Top left or bottom right? Who do you think the last one standing is going to be? It's neck and neck. It's lower left. Wow, congratulations, lower left. You're our winner. You know what? Let's get back into survival mode, because I bet you by the time we get down here... Bro! You're the last one! The only holdout! I watched dirt never boils. What? Alright, fine. I'll look away. What if we just kind of catch it out of the corner of our eye? You know, we're just like walking by... And we're trying to be casual about it, you know, like, oh, Oh, just walking around here. Just walking around. Nothing happening. Fly away. Is that coarse dirt? Would be very funny if it is. I can't imagine it would be. Nope. Just dirt. Yes! All right. This is actually a huge milestone for this project. Are the beacons remaining? I'm not taking them down. They can stay on the map. All right. So I need 9 maps. Just need to make sure I'm solidly on the map. Where does this map even start? Hello? Oh, I see. I grabbed this one. Okay, so we're going in opposite order. Okay, so we're now here. Okay, now we go this way. Yeah, thank you for joining me for another thrilling episode of watching grass grow, grow, grow. I was your host, Serge. Join us next week for a very exciting episode of watching a pot boil. All right, next thing we do is we grab this. Ooh, there's rain. Did I have it the right way and I got it backwards? All right, let's try this again. Oh, right, because I did it. I understand. Hey, there we go. All right. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. That's so funny. You've created a rectangle in Minecraft. This rectangle represents so many hours of work. All right. I'm really hoping it'll actually thunder real quick here. It'd be very fitting if charged creepers were at the museum, but I digress. All right, now it's time for an absolutely enormous copper field. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, wait, I can do it this. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This is our life now, by the way. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Wait, it's not cool. I thought it was going to be cool. I thought it was going to line up perfectly because it's 9 wide, but maybe not. Hello, cow. Oh, all right. That's really satisfying, right? Trying to get... I hope this saves me time. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Turns out field is big. So, here's the goal now. Joe's asking if I want help placing copper. That'd be amazing, actually. Now we've made a grid, right? So now all we have to do is this. Yo, Enderchrist, thank you very, very much for 1,000 biddies. Bits initially earmarked for one James Turner. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friend. I appreciate that. That's so funny. Oh, I'm in the beacon range. That makes it fast. That's extremely generous, friend. Oh my god. It took us so long to place it, it's already aging. Wow. Oh, it's not that satisfying. Oh my god. What if we made the grass one longer? It's so that we could do another row of copper. Is that too much? That might be too much. What if we just tore it down and moved it all over a block? That's fair. I think that's reasonable. Serge, I'll have order, but that's too much. So, Joe, all you have to do is make sure that all the copper is spaced out 4 in each direction. You could see I did along the outer wall where the spacing is. So if they're in rows, they're fine. If they're closer together, they don't age as quickly. What's that? You need copper. There's an entire big old shulker box full of copper. Here, no, do a different row, sweetie. Okay. This better be worth it. I'm actually really curious exactly how much, like, how much copper one full cover of this whole field is going to be. Basically, how many times am I going to have to do this? I have no idea where she's gone. Is having 4 blocks of team advantageous over 2 or 3? Yes. Yeah, copper needs extra airspace in order to oxidize. Copper blocks are too close together. They do not oxidize. Well, they do. It just takes significantly longer. So if you're ever trying to get your copper to age and you're asking yourself, why is this taking forever? There's probably a good chance they're too close together. Because, like, that one, for example, it's almost done. T-Introl OG, thank you very, very much for 40 months. Does this mean my sub is middle-aged? Your sub is going to buy a hot rod. And maybe get like a leather jacket. Are midlife crises still a thing? Much in the way they were like portrayed in media, or nah? Are people just a little bit more chill? Definitely not. Yeah, you think our generation is... Oh no! How dare they? How dare they hurt my Joe? What happened, my love? It is dangerous out here, that is true. Oh no, Joe! Joe! We don't have the money to do it, unlike previous generations. Wow, that's depressing. I was extremely disappointed with my midlife crisis. My Ferrari never showed up. All right, here's a new plan, Joe. You have your bow and arrow? How about you protect me while I place blocks? Do you not have an infinity bow? You want an infinity bow? Here, take this. Joe's sure shot. It's a mending bow. Wow. My husband and I both had a midlife crisis, but more along the lines that we're happy and content and don't need to be more ambitious. Is that a crisis, though? Good job, Joe. Good job, Joe. Get him. Get him with that bow. Careful, you're kind of strafing towards creepers as you do that. Good job. Yeah, get them all. Have your revenge. I think this is literally the definition of haste makes waste. Is that one done? I think this is already one fully oxidized block. Why are you so special? Good morning, Huntress. Oh, what's up, Snackback? Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Good job, Joe. Oh, geez. I don't know where that one came from. Joe! Joe! Where's my bodyguard? This is one of those tasks that might be worth taking 12 hours to automate like a 5-hour task. Maybe. How long does it take to make a David Copperfield? One of the Pixel Riffs ones. I actually don't know. I actually don't know like anything about that project other than it exists. Hello? Oh, geez. Also, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you can just kind of run around, you know, do the good times with Scar. Kind of just spam the field and leave yourself logged in overnight. No! No! No, Joe, can you get us some more grass, please? You only have one rock. Wish there's a mega torch option for beacons. Same though. Same though. You know what's really funny about this is there's probably a point where once you've placed down enough copper that you can just run back through and literally replace the copper that's already aged. You know what I mean? And then you're just kind of always running around. We'll see. We'll see how much copper we get placed down in one pass. You know what I mean? And that'll give me a good indication of how long I think this will end up taking. Because I think David Copperfield by Pixel Riffs is maybe the only... redstone solution or like farm I've seen for aging copper. Otherwise, this is the sort of thing you just got to do. I mean, honestly, something we could do. You can always just build it with unaged copper and wait. It'd take significantly longer. It would also be more wax inefficient. You could technically use 4 times less wax if you wax it before you cut it, but I digress, you know. There's a large scale design by Cubometer, but I might not have enough copper. As it also requires copper to build. Good lord. So an entire shulker box full of copper blocks isn't enough. I think at that point, then I'm not, yeah, we're not just dealing with the same magnitude of scale, you know? I think we're on stack 3 at this point. I actually don't even know how many stacks we've gone through. What's up, Blue? Good to see you, friend. All right, hold on. We have at least 3 more that are done. All right, Joe's placing his wall now. Man, the things we do in Minecraft, eh? Oh, my inventory's empty. What do they need to be spread? It speeds up how quickly they oxidize. I mean, there's another option. There is another option, which is we just cover the entire field, place them all, and just AFK longer. Because at a certain point, if the only variable you care about is time, you can get there, but it just takes longer. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that breakpoint is in time spent placing versus time spent AFK. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make y'all sit and watch the copper oxidize after. So once we've placed an entire field's worth, I think what we'll do is leave Joe AFK in the center of the field. We'll just get her to move her dirt hut. So it's a little more central to make sure that... Pardon me, sweetie? You're fine. We took the map already. She's like, I didn't want to put a dirt hut in the middle of your beautiful grass. I was like, I appreciate that, but not as much of a concern. We'll go to the desert for a bit. You know what this is? This is peak 1.18 gameplay here. I've never had to do it to this scale. Like, we've obviously done a little bit of copper shenanigans before, but nothing like this. Hey, do you think this is worth taking a snapshot of for the museum? Should we take a map of the copper fields? Probably yes. For sure? All right. We'd have to go pretty fast because I'd want it to be primarily orange, right? But I think it's kind of neat to have a little bit of, you know, oxidized copper in it as well. Hey, what's up, Looney? Thank you very, very much for 44 months. I started college at over 30 today. This copper field is more organized than my brain. Well, first off, congratulations. I've often thought about what it would be like if I had to go back to school. You know, I sometimes think about life after streaming. And I'm not built for school. I know myself. I'm not. The fact that I have a degree at all is nothing but a small miracle. Good for you, though. Previous class was 9 years ago and a completely different major. It's going to be strange. Wait a second. Where did... Hello? No. 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 Very good, Joe. Ooh, Joe said she placed one, and as it went down, the random tick hit it, and it updated immediately. That's very satisfying. Sorry, the first stage of weathering is what, Joe? That is the most unappetizing description I've ever heard. Joe says the color of the first stage of evolution is the color of meat you should not eat. Thank you for that, Joe. Delicious. Delicious and nutritious. Mm-mm-mm. Good advice from Joe. Yep. If your meat has small spots of green in it, you probably shouldn't eat it. Sage advice. I mean, this copper field is kind of cool. Like, just look at the rows all the way down, right? Also, I love some of these just still haven't oxidized at all. These are like some of the first blocks we've placed down. Worried about James running through and waxing stuff to troll us? God, I hope not. This might be one of the most satisfying things to do in Minecraft. Imagine if it was three-dimensional. I mean, it could be. It'd be tough, though, because we'd have to place blocks to make that work, right? The fact that Joe is operating at a different axis is also kind of neat too, because it means it's filling in a little bit faster than you'd imagine, right? Like my back and forth trips are getting shorter and shorter each rotation. So there's another apparently like quite popular version of modded, which is called, it's not Skyblock in that you have one block, but it's Skyblock in that the whole world is just built on this sort of matrix. You know what I'm talking about? think that one's also called Skyblock, or maybe not. Sky Grid. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'd only ever seen it once. Go to the shulker box. There should be another row of 9, unless it's already empty. Are you completely out of rockets? How do you not have more on you? You're the rocket queen. Oh, she said she sold them all. She's not going to dip into her own stonks. Oh yeah, no. David Copperfield is a long established joke in the Minecraft community. Did we do like a Skygrid thing on 9 o'clock? Yeah, I can't remember. It was only like 2 or 3 episodes. Maybe even just 1. I can't remember. Don't fly on your own supply. Yep. In theory, you could pack the blocks slightly tighter by making the gaps 5 wide and placing an additional block in the center of each one. Is that faster though? Or is it just more space efficient? I don't know. 3-dimensional math is, yeah. What am I building? Well, what you see is what you get. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. There's a pattern that's more space efficient, but probably not faster to place. Yeah. I'm starting to get a good rhythm though, right? Like, look at this. Other than when I misplace. The end. The end is in sight. I'm rushing, which is bad. Huge shout out to Joe. The hero work here. What's wrong, Joe? Who are you fighting? Joe's angry at the sheep. How dare it touch our grass? She's making friends with the sheep now, chat. She's found her sheeple. Goodbye forever, Joe. I loved you. Will this copper be enough? We haven't actually done the math. But, I mean, we have an entire shulker box of copper blocks. Which is, somebody said like 1,700 or something like that. I think that's the math of an entire shulker. Full. 1728 is entire shulker full. With the expectation being the vast majority can be quadrupled when you put it on a stone cutter. Holy moly, Joe. All right, we're done. Can I have all the copper that you have left? Wait. Well, no, I should put these. I'll leave this one back. All right, can I have everything you have left? Good job, bud. No, what was that? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here. Look at this. Yeah, all right, we need to get this on the map. All right, how much is left? Ugh. I kind of want to keep this. Okay, so that got us over half. That's over half. That's cool. Let perfection be met with Europe. Okay, I don't know what that means. Hey, what's up, Wizzo? Thank you very, very much for 23 months of support. Appreciate you. Oh, crap. I want to go... Yes, back towards it now. All right. All right. Okay, how'd I do? Trying to follow along with your plan here for oxidizing the copper. It's been so long actually playing Minecraft, I'm a little rusty. You should try some beeswax, Gunner. I hear it helps a lot. Artemis! What's up, friend? Thank you very, very much for 61 months of support. I appreciate you. All right, that's cool. That's very cool. Look at this. Look at this. That's so neat. Isn't that great? I think this is an important stage to have commemorated. I love the little shadow under all of them. It's also kind of weird how some colors look longer. Like, even though they're the exact same, the purple shadows look longer than the orange ones, huh? What's up, what's up, Zed? All right, Joe, are you cool to chill here until this whole field is green? This entire David Copperfield? What's this? What's this? Oh, this is where Joe lives. Hello. She's made herself a little perch. Goodbye. Her people need her. That's very funny. Actually kind of incredible. Oh, no, other blocks can be between it. Copper doesn't have to be in an empty field by itself. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Bad Panda Bear. Thank you for 62 months. All right. Is there an anvil here? The first copper. There. I think that is a significant enough block. We can take milestones for the museum as well, right? I didn't realize that James was done already. When did he leave? Oh. Oh, I may have been in spectator mode at that time. And who says chickens can't fly? Yeah. Alright, pardon me for 1 second. I have to pee. So here's my plan. I'll be right back. I'll leave you with this view, BRB. What about a museum dedicated to the museum? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Alright, be right back. Hello, everybody. Thank you for waiting. How much copper oxidized? Was this extremely satisfying? I think there was a mumbo jumbo video where he just had a giant field of copper and then watched it at like higher tick speed, watched it oxidize. What's better? A full day eating soup? What's better than watching a full day eating soup and watching copper oxidize? Ooh. That's true. That's fair. All right, now. You thought the grind was over? You're but a little baby. Watch this. It's desert time. Hello? You know what? It grows. Bees and llamas, all kinds of friends coming through. I actually love this. Stiz, Sarkhan, what's up, friends? How y'all doing? Spending 10 minutes at work sipping coffee, watching copper oxidize at Minecraft. Oh, yeah. What? No. Staffy, this is great. This is great. Unless I completely missed you, in which case, have a great day. My favorite magic card, Nether Trader. Was that the 2-mana 1/1 with Shadow? Was that Nether Traitor? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Do you think it's realistic to do 4 shulkers of sand, 4 shulkers of sandstone? Is that enough? Or should we do more? 5 and 5? Or it also had haste, yeah. Let's start with 4 and 4. Ah, no, we're gonna do 5 and 5. 5 and 5. You love mining under a desert, setting up torches, and just letting the sand drop. Interesting. All right, so Joe has my bow. That's okay. We'll have it. We'll let her keep herself safe with it. Oh. No backup gear. I have 3 backup shulker, or pardon me, 3 backup picks and 3 backup shovels in my ender chest. So I think we're fine. Digging down the sandstone saves so much time. Yeah, but then you have to place all the torches. I don't know if that's any faster. Excavation backup, no weapon replacements? What? Hold on. What? I think we're fine. Get some friends over. Big sand blast? Nah. Joe has a very important job. She's aging the copper. Oh, you know what I don't know, actually? I won't know if I'm resetting rain when I sleep in the desert. I can't worry about that. All right, where has the excavation started? I think it's over here. I think we already have a bunch of exposed sandstone too, which is huge. But whatever. Let's get all the sand first. Traitor. Sky turns darker if it's a thunderstorm? All right, y'all let me know. Wait, if it's a thunderstorm, then we'll just go out and we'll get stuff. It's fine. You only just noticed the rainbow bean? Yeah, it's very satisfying, huh? Oh, you know what we should do? Let's put on some tunes. Some music to grind to. What's up, Bulbasaur? Grindcore, clearly. Alright, how much room do I have in my inventory? So if I do this, then we know once my inventory is full, I have a full shulker's worth. Alright, this is our life for the next little bit. Oh my god, a resource collection for this project, eh? I mean, I need the sandstone eventually, but I don't know. It is what it is. Joe said if I collect extra sand, she needs it for TNT, which she's out of currently. Sand is more of a grit than a grind. Touche. I have been toucheed. I think the build or the resource gathering will take longer. Oh, the build. Absolutely. It is always faster to collect blocks than it is to place blocks. Ever find yourself in the desert collecting sand and ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? It's that'd be a first, actually, Gunner. I see the stars, which I assume means no rain. That classic track by Blind Melon. That reminds me, I was just chilling the other day at a coffee shop, and there was a car at the light, and the guy was just absolutely rocking out to No Rain with the windows down, just singing his heart out. And I was like, you know what? You go, buddy. You live your best life. Love it when that happens. Yeah, this person was obviously just vibing. Why does James owe me so much? I did a totally sick trick when we were tubing. It was the coolest trick a person has ever done in a tube in the history of tubing. He's like, I bet you $1,000 you can't do it. And then I did it. And he's like, I didn't see you. And then I couldn't do it a second time. Picker didn't happen. That's basically what he said. When am I going to do magic brews? Probably after lunch. I normally like to do at least 3 hours of something unless I completely run out of things, whatever. If it isn't repeatable, did it really happen? Yeah, that's why he compromised on 1,000 bits, Narkuru. You have identified the crux of the issue. So, I'm a big guy. I don't know if that comes across on the internet, but I am 6'2", 200 pounds. For the non-Americans, I am 185 centimeters. And what would that be? Like 90 kilos? I'm a big dude. And we were riding in, I want to say, normal human-sized inner tube rafts heading down the river. And James said, I bet you $1,000 that you can't sandwich yourself in half and disappear through the tube to enter the river. Are Adam and I the same height? Adam is 6'5". Adam is significantly larger than me. Yeah. Yeah, James bet me I couldn't sandwich myself in half and enter the river through the center of the tube. And I did. Exactly once. And he looked away and he didn't see it. And then every other time, he's like, do it again. I would get stuck. I would get stuck halfway with my arms and my legs just up in the air. And I'd have to wiggle my way out. I just kept doing it over and over and over, refusing to give up because he said he didn't see it. And apparently it was embarrassing enough that he's like, all right, dog, 1,000 bits if you stop trying. And I said, deal. But I totally did it. Joe? Joe says I did it. She saw it. It was graceful is what she said. Oh, man. How scratched up? I'm not that scratched up. No, everything is fine. I'm very graceful, Suffix. I'm very graceful. So there you go. That's why James owed me biddies. Like a slippery noodle. Wait, what'd you call me? No, that's not my story. That's fair. God, I'm just picturing a Gunner meme of like me stuck in a tube with my hands and feet poking out. Oh, you got here just at the and that's why James owes me moment? Perfect. I do like the idea of you just using... Ooh, goodbye forever. Just kind of filling in the rest however you want to. Feeling claustrophobic, even imagining trying it. I was really impressed with myself. Getting there, yeah. I don't have it on camera at all times when I'm with James just to get him. That's true. You know what? From now on, anytime James... Because James is very classic. Oh, I'm full. Nice. James is so classic with the like, I bet you X. It's like such a James move. So, question for y'all, especially the very good Minecrafters in the chat, you know who you are. Where's the best place to get sandstone? So, I believe it used to be Desert Hills, right? There's like a very specific biome that was maybe 10 or 12 blocks of sandstone deep. But I think they removed that? Beneath me, yeah, but sometimes this is only like 1 or 2 blocks of sandstone deep, and it's not actually mega efficient. Like it used to be, straight up, it used to be that sandstone hills or desert hills was the way to go. So all deserts now have an equal depth of sandstone everywhere. Okay, interesting. I think 1.18 changed that? I can't remember. You usually go to a temple. Interesting. How much do you get from there? Hadouken. Like, is it on a pretty big base? What a camping Viking. Nothing like leveling a desert to start your day, am I right? All I can hear in your head is the motivational goat announcements now. At the end of the day, ask yourself, did I grind enough? The answer is probably, you didn't. Oh, the answer is you could have done more. Yes, right, sorry. Did you grind enough to make the goat leader happy? Is that? It's definitely not goat eater, sweetie. Doc, grind more. Hermits, okay. No, it's not goat eater because he's the goat. Grind, optimize, automate. What's the T? Grind, optimize, automate, thrive. Right, thank you. Oh no. Since you sent me that Fury, you found 3 more in your collection you didn't even know you had. How much Modern Horizons did you play? Thank you for that again, by the way. Wait. How did Torch end up there? Probably from that. You just put a deck into tap down and it's one short. I hate when that happens. The panic. You have like a 99 card deck and you're like, oh no. Wait, how? No. Sleep back on the cards only on non-rainy nights. Speaking of which. You're in the desert, it never rains, but it does on the server. Yeah, we know. We're aware, Sandion. We're checking. Trying to make a joke. Unfortunately, in that particular case, it may have come across as the advice. You're like, no. We are very aware because it's a mechanic too, right? This is actually going pretty fast. I don't know. Sometimes the grind in Minecraft can be like the best part and the worst part. It's just like very chill to collect a bunch of stuff. Unless you feel like you have to, in which case it's the worst. So I don't know. Today this is great. Maybe in 3 days from now it'll be bad. I don't know. This is also letting me put off learning Limatica, so I'm happy. I'm a little intimidated. I was trying to figure out what I needed to do today. Like as I was in the shower, and I was just like, oh man, today I have to learn Limatica on stream. And I thought to myself, no. Grind is bad if you have wrist issues. That's fair. I try not to use my mouse too much, actually, when I'm doing stuff like this. To make it easier. It's almost all, like, I'm just moving side to side with my mouse and with my keyboard, pardon me. Limatica is a piece of software I'm going to be installing that helps with very, very large builds. It's been part of the museum plan for a while now. Oh, the sand just keeps going, huh? How is it so deep? It's always been this deep. It's a shame there isn't a better late game solution than doing this in vanilla. Yeah, sand not being... So, for example, if we needed this much gravel, or gravel adjacent projects, you get it through piglin bartering. But there still isn't a good alternative to this for sand, which is fascinating. All right, do you think it's time to switch to the pickaxe? We've almost gone through a full durability of one netherite shovel. So it could be. What does that get us? I think it gets us like... Wow. I mean, that's almost all of the sand we needed as well. I like the idea that desert zombies husks should drop sand. Yeah. I think it's kind of an elegant solution, certainly. Should probably head in the general direction of where that leftover sand was. On the community server, we actually have a data pack that allows husks to drop sand, but nobody's made a husk farm specifically. The lack of spawning on scaffolding didn't exactly make it easier. Did a lot of people switch to scaffolding farms? What was the advantage of a scaffolding farm over, say, like, just using a flushing farm with, yeah. That is an entire generation of farm that came and went that I've never built. Which is kind of neat. I mean, obviously it has its pros, or else people wouldn't be building them. Scaffolding no longer allows mobs to spawn. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I just don't know why you would have built... why you would have built a farm with scaffolding in the first place. That's more so my question. It was the only spawnable block that also didn't block skylight. Oh! I didn't realize husks only spawn in a light level of 15. I did not know that! Oh! I definitely thought that husks, they spawn in... Really? Husks spawn in a light level of 15. Alright, that's why that would have worked. They still need darkness, but they need full sky access. Oh, a sky level of 15. Oh, wow. So if you put a hat on a normal mob farm, it wouldn't spawn anything. I did not know that. That's so they don't spawn in caves. That's an interesting workaround to make sure that they only... Yeah. Hello, Bun Bun. Fascinating. Minecraft sometimes, am I right? So that's sort of the interesting workaround or a set of conditions that they made. So that they spawn on the surface level but not underground. Wild. Yes, I can now see the challenges behind that. Just one absolutely huge shifting floor, like shifting soul sand floor farm. That'll get you all your husks. And that's why they built the mob farms in deserts anyways. All the would-be husk spawns don't even happen. And you get none of the basically useless rotten flesh. Hey, Nikki! Thank you very, very much for using your Prime here. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day. See, I knew why you built them in deserts, because of husks, but I was just under the impression that zombies spawn less frequently in general with the husks. Oh, man. Huh, okay. JLC, what's up, friend? Thank you very much for 49 months. Can't tease Surge with buses coming. The bus is still coming. That hasn't changed. This year, I just don't have to worry about it. Am I taking the year off or not sure yet? I don't want to comment on it either way. I'm definitely not not working the bus this year. Whether it's a one-year thing or not, I don't know. We'll see. Is James the Coffee Pong champ by default? That is a James question. Again, I will not engage in discourse of hypotheticals for the bus. No, wait and see. Wait and see. Also fair enough. Yeah, sorry. Look, I'm going to be like a politician. I'm going to be slippery in all these questions. Not even necessarily slippery. I don't know. Look, all I've known is bus for 11 years. I don't know what not bus is going to be like. Right? 11 years is a long time to do anything. Will I be like Switzerland, full of delicious coffee and chocolate? You know it. What is bus? So there is a online charity marathon event called Desert Bus for Hope. Hold on real quick. Color of the sky is not super dark. Oh, there's a online charity event called Desert Bus. Raises money for sick kids in hospitals for an organization called Child's Play Charity, and I have been volunteering for it for the better part of 11 years. Yeah, it's a good time. But after 11 years, I figured I should start doing something different. Oh, Desert Bus. Yeah. I was an organizer and an entertainer and a busser. I don't know. What is the proper descriptive noun for a person who make bus? Sounds like it's awesome, but also a lot of work. Correct. Volunteer, bus smith, fool, all excellent choices. I like bus smith. Joy boy. Sure. Is it bus? Actually, it's funny. The first one you said, Narkuru, between busmith and bus smith, I'm just picturing like an English town, and that's pronounced bismuth or something like that. I don't know why. I'm like, I guarantee you, there's a small town in England somewhere that's spelt like that. Yeah. And just pronounced inexplicably, you know? Ooh, I was a mechanic. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right. Wait, is there an actual town of bismuth that I... Oh, wait. Maybe that actually just exists. Maybe my joke isn't hilarious. All right, never mind. There is Bismarck. That's fair. English towns have a name and then a series of letters that somebody wrote down. Don't do anything. Yeah. Maybe there was a weird decree. Maybe there's like a weird English king who was like, every town must be 12 letters. But sire, they already have names. And you're like, well, too bad. It's good to be the king. I don't know. What do you think? Not that far-fetched? Yeah, yeah. I'm actually really happy with how much sandstone there's been. I remember it used to only be like 2 or 3 layers, and then you'd have a layer that was sort of a mixture between sandstone and like rock and stuff like that. It was a giant pain to try and collect. You know what else is far-fetched? Bird Pokemon. Did I tell y'all I started playing Pokemon Go again? It's actually been a really good time. I'm having so much fun. When Lady Lavinius was in Victoria, we bonded over the fact that we both started playing Pogo again. And actually at one point between rounds, went out and did a little walk because there was like a special event this weekend. I never got the Snorlax with the hat, but I was, you know, working, so that's fair. Once they went past the original 150, you stopped playing. I hadn't played since like 2017. But honestly, having more things to catch makes it more fun. The fact that there's like 800 or whatever catchable mons. Because my problem, the reason I stopped playing was I never felt like I was making any progress, if that makes sense. And that's something that, I think that's something you need to have in a lot of video games. Right? Is feeling like you're getting somewhere. They crossed 1,000. Awesome. Perfect. Because then you can set yourself a little goal like, I want to catch 1 new one today. And that's doable, right? You didn't care about collectability, you just wanted gameplay. I think just an excuse to go outside and go for a walk is a good enough reason. Like there's obviously different reasons to play different things. And go outside the game. It's a pretty good reason. Stop playing after parental leave and your kids are in school. Fair. If you like Pogo, you should try Ingress. So, yes, I have tried Ingress. It was not for me. Just like a combination of the aesthetic, what it wanted me to do. It was also kind of dense, like impenetrably so. Like what is it you want me to do here? Like the buddy mechanic, having your favorite Mon walking with you feels good. Yeah, for sure. Wait, Pixarifs has started rating Pokemon by visual appeal. They managed to get through the original 150 in a first stream. That's so funny. Ingresses capture the flag and make triangles. Yeah, but the Y was weird to me. It's like you kind of understand the mechanic, but like what you're actually trying to do, and it was odd. But no, that's fair. That's fair. There are a bunch of other Niantic ARPGs. Oh yeah, I'm aware. None of them have managed to sort of land quite as hard as Pogo, but you're absolutely correct. I'm a little sad that, like, what was it called? Minecraft World? There's a short-lived Minecraft ARPG, right? All right, let's go down another layer here. Wasn't it called Minecraft Earth? Did I make that up? You loved Ingress just for a reason to get out and walk around, and then Pogo came and your kid got involved as well. Nice. Yeah, right? It was called Minecraft Earth, yeah. I think I played it once. Specifically, I was at a cafe in downtown Victoria. And I think I was even with James, and I was like, let's give this a try. And we tried like collecting some resources, because it had sort of a similar play pattern to Pokemon Go, right? You find stops. At the stops, you collect blocks, and then at like some areas in town, you get to just build the thing, which was kind of interesting. That was about it, you know? It never really launched. No, I think that was the other thing that happened is they I think they had a pretty lengthy test period and just realized based on feedback that people weren't feeling it and just kind of cut it. They cut it really early. And what was really interesting is they hired Mumbo and Green to do like a pretty huge video promoting it too. And then those guys ended up releasing their video, I think sort of like either right as it was canceled or right after it was canceled. Feels bad? Well, I mean, they still got paid and they still made an interesting video. Yeah. Pandemic killed what little chance it had. I thought they canceled it even before the pandemic, or did they line up? The video went up the day before the canceling. Right, yeah. That's what I meant, right? Like that timing was just kind of an oof, eh? Came out October 17th, 2019. And what was the day they canceled it, though? That video was December 29th, 2020. I don't think... When did lockdown start, though? Video 2 came out January 2nd, 2021. Oof. All right, Sky Check. It's still pretty light. I don't think we're late. Yeah, it was like February. Huh? Huh? Officially shut down June 30th, 2021. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that being pandemic related then. Hey, what's up, Tide Hollow Cat? Final update 2021. January, yeah. All right. Never mind. You're all probably correct. You probably all have, you know, the power of Google and anime on your side. Oh, speaking of anime, I might have to give another anime a try. I think I've been talked into giving Demon Slayer another try, which was very interesting. Lady Lavinius was like, "You have to watch this," and I was like, "I don't know." The one with the the one with the person whose entire personality is screaming. That's right. Yeah. Because then I heard, and this was really funny, because of all the people I never expected to like kick open a door and defend an anime, right? That's our premise. Ben Wheeler was like, "Nah, Serge, yeah, you should watch this show," and I was like, "Really?" Yeah. Hey, Squirrel Earl. Oh my God, thank you for the 65. So the day that Joe and I dropped it is when they go to some weird giant castle, and they introduce the like, I don't know. I'm going to assume, because we dropped it, the 12 special like faction leaders or whatever. And at that point, Joe and I were just like, you know what? No, we're not watching Bleach again. I don't care. I don't need this many different people with one-dimensional personalities and like one special attack. And then Wheeler was like, no, actually, A, they're fine. B, they're not. It's not Boku no Academy or whatever that show was called. He's like, don't worry, it's not that. And I'm like, all right, Wheeler. Wait, you watched all of it? What? You were just rewatching it with me? Joe, I had no idea. This is Avatar all over again. Joe! Oh my God. Can't believe you do. I can't believe you do this to me again. Literal top 10 anime betrayals. This is Demon Slayer. All right, Joe. I had no idea. Yeah, we dropped it, comrade. And then Joe's like, you're but a little baby. She actually just said you are. Wow, she just said you don't consume anime on the same level that I do. Wow. Wow. Wow, Joe. No, yeah, no, I won't listen to this slander. We'll have this talk privately after. Not airing our dirty laundry right now. She just called me an anime casual, chat. I can't believe this. Can't believe this. Yeah, Joe and I, we are not the same. Wow. Wow. I mean, she's not wrong, but you don't say it out loud. What about my face, chat? What about my face? How am I supposed to face all of you after this? You have a very nice face. Not that kind of face. The other kind of face. What's happening? Oh, Jojo. Okay, can you take my phone then? One sec. I'll have to commit an honor roll Sudoku. That's fair. Currently watching season 2 of Good Omens with your boyfriend. Are you gonna roast him as well? Same thing. Is your boyfriend also a casual like me? Ugh. Now you can change Explain Surge to have the term anime casual under that as well, apparently. Up to you, sweetie. Sorry, give me 1 second, friends. Surge is currently in Europe. I am streaming. I wish I was still in Europe. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad I'm back. There's a lot of things that I love from here, but I had just such an unbelievable trip. Nightbot would never lie to me. That's fair. Also, he's anime casual. Wow. Thank you, Raven. Good lord. Oh, okay, okay. Potential touche. Joe said, is Surge an anime casual who watched over 800 episodes of One Piece? How about that? Ooh, bam. The one feather in my cap. The one anime feather in my anime cap. Didn't even finish One Piece. SMH. But it's never done. I can't finish One Piece if they don't finish One Piece. What actually counts as anime? That was an interesting question. So, for example, we were talking about the new. Oh God. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Help! It's about the sad emo boy who kind of sucks, and he's got 7 evil exes. Help! Scott Pilgrim, thank you. Yeah. So Netflix is making a Scott Pilgrim versus the World anime, right? Bringing back the entire original cast. That doesn't narrow it down. So there's a question there, right? They're bringing in a very famous like anime studio to work on it, but is it anime? It's only anime if it comes from the anime region of Japan. That's fair. That's fair. The Chris Evans anime, right? Right? I'm actually really looking forward to Scott Pilgrim. I can't believe they got the entire original movie cast to come back. Is Scott Pilgrim MCU? No, I don't believe so. Even though they had Chris Evans. Well, also considering how big a lot of the names in that show have gotten since the movie, right? Getting Chris Evans has got to be expensive. I mean, you've got Edgar Wright as an executive producer. You've got Brie Larson. You've got so many people. Yeah, Brie Larson was in Scott Pilgrim too. She was the oh my god. She was the lead singer of the band. She sang, you know, she sang the song. Yeah, thank you, kids. Yeah. Yeah. We just gotta get rich propaganda. Thanks, Nerge. Attack? No. Anna Kendrick was the sister, right? Also, like the mean friend who worked at the cafe, she was, oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm like trying to describe everything. Like, Serge, you just give up. Aubrey Plaza, thank you. Right? Attack a Demon Head, thank you, yes. Envy Adams, thank you. Thank you, Chrono. Oh my god. God, I'm so good at movie talk. With all of the names. All of the names. This is why you watch me, because I'm so professional. You know, yeah, the guy in the thing. I'm literally the guy in the thing in you right now. Should watch Scott Pilgrim? Okay, the first thing to understand about Scott Pilgrim is Scott Pilgrim's, like, not the movie. Scott Pilgrim, the protagonist, sucks. Like, he is just supposed to suck. And don't go in being like, oh, this guy is likable. He just sucks. The whole time. That's your favorite movie? It's a good movie, yeah. Oh, the movie is awesome. I love the visuals behind it. And I'm actually really, really excited for the anime because I bet you visually it's going to be even more fantastic, right? I didn't know that Movies with Mikey's did one as well. Interesting. I bet you they would. Yeah. My favorite Movies with Mikey go-to is the Galaxy Quest episode. The very first line of the movie is Scott Pilgrim is dating a high schooler. He sucks. Yep. He did a Galaxy Quest episode. It's one of the first episodes he did, kids. Yeah, and it's awesome. Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek. So the reason Galaxy Quest came up is when we were having dinner with the PPR guests, Kat hit me. Kat hit me with one of those, you know, one of those questions that gets you thinking. And she was like, if you were on a deserted island, or, you know, whatever way you have to do it, whatever way you have to, you know, put yourself in a situation, hypothetically, and you only got to bring 3 movies with you for whatever version of forever, what 3 movies would they be? And Galaxy Quest was one of her 3. And I was like, Galaxy Quest? What a banger. All right. And then we talked about Galaxy Quest for a while. Wait, Adam Savage did prop work for Galaxy Quest. Cool. So what are your 3? I couldn't name 3. I could only name 2. So 2 of my 3 movies, if I was stuck on a desert island for an indeterminate amount of time, one would be Groundhog Day, which I think is kind of funny. The other is The Fifth Element. Wait, Galaxy Quest, Fifth Element, Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Well, isn't that 3 movies? But yeah, whatever. I don't think you can count the entire trilogy as one film. No. Hey, Vegetals! Thank you so much for 35 months. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having an awesome day, thank you. Just bring one 12-hour film? What if it's bad, though? I don't know. I don't think I'd want to watch a bad film. Thor, Ragnarok, Beer Fest, and The Princess Bride. I'll let you know right now, Princess Bride was another one of Lady Lavinia's 3. If it's one book, it should be one film. The Lord of the Rings is not one book. The Lord of the Rings is also 3 books. So The Princess Bride had me thinking about Stardust. Show of hands here, who's seen Stardust? Lord of the Rings is technically 6 books. Hold on. Time out. This very, very clearly looks like 3 books to me. Actually, I don't even know what specific printing this is. So I have this really cool old box set for The Lord of the Rings. 6 books, 3 novels, 1 story. All right. Box set, 1 book. It was 1 book that was cut into 3 books by the publisher. If you open the books, you'll see book 1 and book 2 in here. What printing? What year was the printing for this? Check out the cover art for this, by the way. Isn't this so cool? Where does it tell me print information in here? Introduction copyright 1973. This is very cool. Yours is from 94. I don't actually even know where I got this from. They're so cool, though. Anyways. Done showing off my weird old printing of this. I didn't realize I had dropped such a hot topic in this chat. The new, all right, I need to chat to get really busy and clear something. How many books is The Lord of the Rings? Hey, what's up, man, Fred? Thank you so much for 31 months, friend. I hope you're having an amazing day. Anyways, let's talk about Stardust. Would you agree? This is how I often describe Stardust. Would you agree that Stardust could be another generation's The Princess Bride? Because I love Stardust. Oh, the movie is so good. Yeah, you agree with that? Sure, yeah. Very close. Oh, that book was dusty, and now I'm dusty. Dang. Stardust the movie is an absolute delight. If you haven't seen it. Oh, it's so good. I was shocked to find out that Lady Lavinia's hadn't seen it, especially with how much she loved The Princess Bride. I was just like, you need to watch. You need to watch Stardust. Considering that my generation's Princess Bride was The Princess Bride, no idea. That's fair. Joe didn't like the Princess Bride. That's fair. But Stardust isn't as quotable. Ooh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, you don't squeeze the air out of a man's lungs and have him whisper true love. Yeah, all right. All right. She didn't like it? Inconceivable! Well, all right. Well played. Well played. Well played. Hey, check this out. I think you mean two blathe. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, we're almost done. Where did you come from? Like, seriously. Suddenly spider? Hey, all right, these changes to Sandstone have actually been kind of huge. I was really kind of dreading this, and it was fine. Oh my god. Lunch just dropped. You know what? Maybe the reason the Princess Bride works so well. Hey, now. Get out of here. Is because it does have, like, multiple plots. You dropped sand into the ravine and landed on the spider who came up to the surface. Oh, that's so funny. That's an interesting one, Artemis Huntress. I've never really associated that word. I think it's more so Americans who worry about that one as a profanity. I don't know. That one's always been an interesting division point. Yeah. All right, just grab a little bit of stuff here. Just grab a little bit more sand. Live in the Twix slam. There you go. You live your best life, Snurge. So the Tim Tam slam? We did the Twix slam one time. Oh no. All right. Apparently there's a lake here, which is going to put a limit on order. I guess I don't need all 5 boxes to be full. All right, how are we looking here? Hey, what's up, Nibbles? All right, so we have 4 full shulkers of each, which feels pretty good. I'm gonna call this a huge success, tremendous success. You know what? Let's take this down as well. Our weird little monument. Making a note here, huge success, thank you. All right, so we want to fly away from the village this way. Wait, they're making a new Princess Bride? Hold on, time. Oh, I'd like to see the new Princess Bride. Oh, I'd like to see a new Princess Bride. Thank you. I'm surprised they haven't made a remake. Two princess, two bride. Weird sequels. Yeah, but how do you recast Andre the Giant, right? No need for a remake or a sequel there. Don't put that evil into the world. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The book is darker. Typically so, yeah. I'd love for them to release Groundhog Day 2, but it's just the same one again. Oh. Oh, hello. Fine. All right. Let's do a quick little tool repair here, and then we'll have lunch. There's a weird Groundhog Day sequel. Interesting. Interesting. Groundhog Day sequel. Would have said Dave Bautista for Andre the Giant, but he's looking for roles that don't require him to be in such insane shape anymore. It's tangentially related. Is The Rock bigger now than when he was a wrestler? I think he is. I don't remember him being this wide. Absolutely. Okay. He has far more definition because he doesn't need to work out for endurance. Oh, right. He just has to look big. As opposed to, yeah. I get what you mean. He's entered the no longer sure if it's CGI stage. Right, I forget how. Also not being on the road 200 days a year helps. Talks about it on his Insta, how differently the workouts and food choices now from his athlete days. Huh. All right. I should probably empty this. I'm just kind of nervous because I have all the sand on me that I really... I really don't want to accidentally throw out everything on me. You know what I mean? All right. Pickaxe 2 goes here. Shovel goes here. I think I'm going to end up back at spawn because I don't have a bed. But that's fine. There you go. Put one pearl into the abyss. Wait, what? I thought that was spawn. Why is this spawn? Whatever. Look at all these trees. Thank you, Snurge. Spawn is an area, not a block. I was always under the impression that spawn is always a specific block coordinate, but there are spawn chunks around it. So like, spawn is normally a very specific spot, unless I'm mistaken. Thought it was an entire chunk. Either way, even if it was a chunk, we're pretty far from where I thought it was. It's 2x2 chunks, really? All right, we're gonna start piling up all of the... We're gonna start piling up all the boxes that we need for the build here. This is good enough for now. Oh, I don't even have a sandstone box. Wow. All right, good enough. Good enough. To the booth. Gonna have a little bit of an earlier lunch today. So that is probably going to do it for Minecraft today, though. Because I got a bunch of other stuff I want to do. But let's hang out. Let's have lunch together. And then maybe we'll switch to something a little extra after as well. Today's going to be all over the place. But for now, lunch. Hello. Check out my pad thai. How do you do? What's up? What's new? What should our lunch topic be? I mean, we've kind of been just chatting about whatever this whole time. Last night we got delicious Thai food as an after float. Always order enough for leftovers. You just stopped by Value Village. They don't have Value Village down in the States? Eating a sandwich? Delicious. Potatoes, rice, corns? No, I'm not bringing that conversation back. I was only on the tail end of that conversation. It was already too much. I mean, shepherd's pie, it probably won't survive the evening. See, if I was making something like shepherd's pie, kind of like lasagna, I'd make enough that it lasted about a week, you know? There's some things that you can cook that they're like, it's the same amount of work if you make one serving or you make a week's worth of it, you know? So you make a little extra. Yo, Pills, thank you so much for 43 months, friend. Shepherd's pie is already a lot for leftovers for you. Yeah, that's fair. The other classic thing is you can make like fried rice out of leftovers, but I digress. Find leftovers lasagna can be hit or miss, but you don't know until you reheat the first portion? Really? Man, Joe's lasagna recipe is like legit. Trying Omnifactory for the third time. You finally made it past where you got stuck before. That's huge. Congratulations. I've never played Omnifactory specifically, but I know that feel. My closest equivalent would be, I think it took me 4 tries to clear the Goblin area in Baldur's Gate, so. When you get it just right, you're like, yeah. Extra shepherd's pie would require like 5 kilos of meat and 3 bags of potatoes. But once you get going, you know, I don't know. No, that's a lot. 5 kilos of meat is a lot. Holy moly. Oh, so happy right now. So the moving stress is just starting to hit. Yeah, Joe said from the other room, what do you mean just? Yeah, starting to realize. I don't know. My big resistance to starting packing earlier was I kept wanting my place to feel like my place for as long as possible. And I think we finally hit that point in the calendar where everything is going to be a giant mess and I'm just going to have to live with that for the next couple weeks. No, Joe. Joe said couple weeks makes me want to vomit, that it's that close. We're fine, my love. We got lots of time. What's up, Alessandra? Everything will be fine, my love. I learned recently, the sooner you pack, the easier it gets. Again, the problem is, though, I don't know. I really value my cozy. Are we putting a lot of stuff into storage? Yeah, we need to. Well, we've been living in the same place for 9 years. So there's obviously a lot of stuff that's been squirreled away into closets that we need to purge. So it's going to be a purge, and then the stuff we take with us, and then the stuff that goes into storage for like 3 to 4 months. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alessandra. Moving 4 miles is a huge headache. I can't imagine moving 1,000 kilometers. So we don't have to move all of our stuff, right? Like, most of the stuff is staying in Victoria, and as such, we just have to pack for that. And yeah, we're hiring movers. Not about hiring packers. Never even thought about hiring packers. But fair. I can see the appeal. Man, hiring packers has got to be like... How quickly can hiring packers take down a place? That's very interesting. Joe says maybe to hire... Like, hiring somebody to pack your dishes sounds genius. Because, like, you know... Maybe they have fancy little sleeves to put all your stuff in just so nothing breaks. Hold on, it's Monday. What's happening? What do you mean? What a coincidence. We're watching you while packing for a trip. That's fair. Oh, this is the Tuesday song? I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're skeptical about packing dishes because there's no oversight in the industry and they aren't liable if your stuff breaks? Oof. Interesting. So your family hired packers as a kid a couple of times and they did a 6-bedroom house in 2 days. Where are we moving? Exclamation announcement. So the last 2 times that I've moved in a 1-bedroom, it's taken them 2 to 3 hours to disassemble and pack everything. That sounds so much nicer. I don't know. Joe's worried it's going to take us like 3 weeks, and I can't imagine it's going to take that long. Like, the actual number of hours involved to put things into boxes isn't that huge. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna call it here. Air quotes. And more specifically, just for the purposes of stopping the VOD, so I have a nice button end point for the people who want to watch the Minecraft VOD on YouTube. And then we'll keep going with something else. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.